is an American spoken word artist, poet, rapper, and filmmaker. He started his career as a hip hop artist and popularized the Make Smart Cool movement to promote values like intelligence, free thought, unity, and creativity in hip hop music and culture. In 2014, he shifted his focus from music to creating motivational and inspirational videos. His YouTube videos have received over half a billion views and cover a wide range of topics such as environmentalism, race work, life balance, and spirituality. Today, we are going to perform one of his videos based on education system. This is a scene of the courtroom. So let us all see the scene and performance of Prince EA in the courtroom.
The case before the jury is whether modern day schooling is fulfilling its motive. Is today's education system accomplishing the goal it is established to achieve? I feel it is working in an effective manner. It provides knowledge about every aspect of life. It makes better citizens for tomorrow. Here, I conclude my opening statement. Albert Einstein once said, "Everybody's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. They just don't only make fish climb trees, but also make them climb down. And you attain my learn. Tell me, school, are you proud of things you have done? Turning millions of people into robots. Do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? But the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to stand, accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He is an ancient institution that has outlived its usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement. And if I am present with the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
Exhibit A. He is a modern day phone. Recognize it? He is a phone of 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. He is a car of today. And he is a car of 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. He is a classroom of today. And he is a class we used 150 years ago. No, I am that ashamed. Literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare a student for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare a student for the future or past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories. Which explain why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, and give them a short break to it, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what you think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A, later, which determines product quality, hence grade A of mid. I get it. Back then times were different. We all had a past. I myself am no Gandhi, but today we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed and now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, and with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are same, and every parent with two or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie cutter frames and snapback hats. Give them a hat with size fits all crap.
Watch your language.
Sorry, Your Honor. But if a doctor prescribed exact same medicine to all of his patients, the results would be tragic. So many people would get sick here. When it comes to school, this is exactly what happens. This educational malpractice, where one teacher stands in front of 40 kids, each one having different strains, different needs, different griefs, different dreams, and you teach same thing the same way, that's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This would be one of the worst criminal offenses ever to be committed unless you mention the way you treat your employees.
Objection!
Overruled. I want to hear this.
It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they are underpaid. No wonder so many students are short-changed. Let's be honest. Teachers should earn as much as doctor because doctor can do heart surgery and save a life of a kid. But a great teacher can reach the heart of a kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are the heroes that often get blamed, but they are not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights, most of which are never taught a day in their life. Curriculums are made by policymakers. They are just obsessed with standardized testing. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. But that outlandish. In fact, these tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned. But don't take my words for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, who said, and I quote, "Oh, these tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages. Then it's a duty to do the same with education, to change it, to upgrade it, do away with the school spirit, cause that useless. Unless we are working to bring the spirit out of each and every student. That should be our task. No more common core, instead reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things. They have shorter school days, teachers make decent wage, the homework is non-existent. They focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's a kicker, boys and girls, the educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly. Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy, but there is no single solution. But let's get moving. Because while students may be 20% of our population, they are 100% of our future. So let's attain their dreams. And there's no telling what we can achieve. This is the world in which I believe. A world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. A world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. Your Honor, I'll rest my case.